Hello.
What do you need right now? What to happen right now?
What?
Would you like Michelle to call in? She's in St Ives.
She can call him.
Eh?
She can call him. I'll be
She's got
on.
nails.
I'll have to have a quick shower and get ready. Just
She's so rough. Have you noticed this little wrinkles in his hand? How they go crossways, like that little.
might have been how he was just laying.
Isn't that funny?
It's just how he was laying.
Cloth, isn't it?
Well, against me, maybe.
All right, mate. Okay.
While he was asleep.
Where's your other hand? Want to get the other hand out?
How got you?
Where's your other hand? Want to get it out? Where is it? There it is. There it is, mate. Oh, that's so good. They're huge. It's a bloody kid. Here he is. Here he is. He's a bloody kid. There he is, mate.
I don't know what it is. I cannot get onto these calls.
Oh, wow.
There he is. He's
Okay, so then she also gets the alert in her day, in my day, when she does my day in the task, and also on the app on the phone. Are they all the alerts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
You want?
anything that, so the reason why I want to change the email is because we get a Gmail on our phone.
He's right up. There he is. Oh. Oh.
I can't. None of them are on. I'm just going to call them.
If she's around,
That she can't get on.
yeah, so is there anything that does that kind of work?
Hello.
Hi, Ebony, it's Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. How you going?
I'm good. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just going to get you all on the phone. So can you just hold on a minute?
Okay, sure.
I'll just add the others.
Sure. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Han. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just getting you on the phone. Can you just hold a minute?
Sure can.
Okay, jeez. Hi, Han. Are you trying to get on the call?
Yeah, it says that I'm waiting. The creator has not logged in yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I have logged in, so I'm just getting you all on the phone. So if you hang on, I've just got one more girl to get.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just merge it. Okay, guys, now there's 3 of you on. So there's Jess, Ebony, and Kobe.
Hi. Morning. Hi, guys.
I've just got to get Rochelle on, and I haven't got her right number, so sorry. Just talk together for a minute, guys.
I was just about to say, I don't want to cut anyone off, so I just wait and let everyone else say
Okay, so the phone app.
Okay, I'm just going to add Rochelle. 1 minute.
Sorry, I can't get back to work. Work after a 2-second sleep. See you later. Hi, the person you have called is not available. Please leave a short 10-second message after the tone, and we'll send the message as a text.
Hi, Rochelle. It's Cheryl. I can't get onto the contact by phone. If you could call me back, that would be good. Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't understand what happened then. I'm on it and waiting and no one else could get on. So quite frustrating. And Brooke is on another call, so she sends her apologies. She's having a call with our Infusionsoft guide. You pay for you pay for four hourly calls, and this is her last one. So so I'm not quite sure what you covered last week, but how's everybody going? We got end of month. Kobe?
Kobe is an eventful week this week. Not a lot in numbers, but trying to help out one of the distributors, and she was very combative and.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to call that girl today. But how close are you? You're very close to Ruby. Are you pushing for it?
I sure am. I've been pushing every day. I've been trying to get it's just volume. That's all it is. It's just volume.
So it's just some loyal customers.
Yes. A lot of declines.
Oh, really?
Through my downline, there's a lot of declines, both distributors and their customers. So trying to get on top of them and get them to rerun it, because there's only 2 girls that need extra volume through new customers, but the rest of them are all declines that need to just go through again.
Yeah, okay. So what have you been doing with that? Just calling them?
I'm messaging them, just letting them know what they need to do to fix it all up. Declines were through the one distributor that she's with. So, am I right to call those customers, or should I just message them, or?
Well, I believe in calling, definitely. Especially this late in the month, you want to get it fixed up. So I would call, but you've got to call from a point of helping them rather than what you want from them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you've got to call, like I noticed that this that your auto ship declined, and I was just, I thought you might, I know that you'll be waiting for the product, so I thought you might need help with, I can help you rerun it if you like. Like why has it declined? Most likely thing is there hasn't been enough money on it. So one thing you can see if they can afford it before the end of the month. Otherwise, they might be able to change it down to a smaller amount. So you're just generally helping them get out of it what they want, and explaining to them that that they, that was what they agreed to. That's how the system works. Yeah, that's really all you can do. I mean, I'm just such a firm believer in chatting when you can, because you can just get the message over a lot better. You can, you can get some interaction. You can hear whether they're, they just don't want it anymore, or what. Try and find out what the problem is. I mean, you can't win every battle, but sometimes it's even as simple as their card ran out, like, the date on their card, the expiry date might be this month, in which case it probably won't run this late in the month. So they need to, get their new card sorted. So you've usually got it in the mail. They just have to ring up and get that going, and put their new card number on the system. So a lot of times that is actually what the problem is.
No worries. Well, I've got all their numbers in each week, so I'll give them all a call today.
Has anybody else having problems like that for end of month?
I've only had one. When you're talking about rerunning it, do you just go into their membership and rerun it yourself, or are you calling customer service?
They can do either. So if you're going to go in and rerun it yourself, you really do need to ask their permission to do that.
Yes.
That's the best way for you to do it.
So you just go in and go to AutoShip and rerun it from there?
Yeah. Yeah. If you're stuck, tag Brooke and ask her. She knows exactly how to do it. She does all of ours. But it's really easy. You can rerun it at any time. Otherwise, you'll have to go through. Here's Rochelle. I'll just add her onto the. Hi, Rochelle. How you going? Hello. Hello. Rochelle. No, she's not having much luck. I answered, but it didn't come through. Is that little puppy Cox?
It is.
How is she? How is she today?
It's not bad, thank you.
I've got a. Oh, Rochelle. Here's Rochelle again. Hi, Rochelle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I'll just merge you with the other girls. So there's Jess. I'll tell you when we get on.
Okay.
Hello. Now we've got Rochelle as well.
Hi. Hi.
So Rochelle, there's Jess Golding, Jess Glue, sorry. Soz Jess. Ebony, Edgar, and Kobe Ben on the phone. And you.
Hi, Michelle.
So you guys are our up-and-coming leaders, personally enrolled, that we really want to work with and help and push forward. So that's the idea of these calls. We want to start letting your team see that you are leaders. So we're going to try and promote you a little bit more. Have you maybe present on some of the team calls, and just help you to basically promote, get to Diamond. That's the goal. So the idea of these calls is a weekly catch-up where we can talk about any problems that you have. So it's quite a good forum. We'll keep it as positive if we can. If anyone's got any more serious problem that they want to discuss, please come straight to us. Like you guys are important to us because you are personally enrolled, and the way this business works, it's always best to work with your personally enrolled. So you guys will work with your personally enrolleds and so on. That's how it works. So yeah, we've just picked the 4 of you. So you're all at different stages. Jess is actually pretty new. She's just starting. She's just enrolled a girl who's her good friend who's going to be a superstar, isn't she, Jess?
Yes. She's moving to London to live in 3 weeks, so she's going to try and be our London lady. Oh, excellent.
So that's really good. And Jess has got a history in. Jess, tell the girls, or you might have already done it. Did you do it last week or the week before?
I did the week before, but I think it was just Ebony, I think.
So tell the girls what your work history is.
I'm a beauty therapist. I've got a daughter here as well. She's 8 months. So sorry if she's like a little bit noisy. I'm a beauty therapist. Also, I'm on maternity leave. I'm a sales rep for a beauty company as well. I do sell OPI, nail polish, Sanctuary Pay, tan, and some beauty product waxes and skincare ranges. So I've got like about 6 years in that role. So I've got some experience in, what it's like maternity leave till the end of July, but I'm hoping to try and slowly build it work so that I don't have to go back to my job, because it is a full-time position with lots of travelling, and I can't leave Poppy for 3 nights at a time to go and do country trips and things. So I hope to slowly build this so that I don't have to go back, and then I can target some of my really good customers from my work. Awesome. Maybe, but we'll just see. But yeah, Cheryl's my mother-in-law, and I'm looking forward to learning more and growing with a brilliant product.
Awesome. Now, Eb, do you want to just tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, just briefly, I am a teacher on maternity leave. I've been on maternity leave since end of 2012, and I've been in the business just over a year. I have 2 kids. My youngest turns 1 in 2 weeks, and I'm desperate not to go back to work, so I'm doing everything I can to keep building the business so that I can stay home. I've managed so far, so I just need to keep going, and hoping after this meeting I'll go out and sell on blitzing. I was meant to go with another distributor of mine, but she had to go to work today, so going by myself.
Oh, good. Okay, and so have you been Emerald yet, or are you Ruby?
Me, I'm a Ruby, aiming for Emerald. I was pretty close. I just needed a distributor and a little bit of volume, but one of my girls has dropped back a fair bit, and I don't know that she's continuing at the moment, so I'm doing a bit of building again.
Yeah, but then you've got another girl who's a pretty high flyer, because you've got Shani, haven't you?
Yes, I do, yes. My friend Lauren has a girl under her, personal trainer, and she's on fire at the moment, so that's good. That's sort of one really strong leg. I need to build a couple.
So, girls, if you're on the Rap Hub, that's her Rap Hub, her Facebook name's Honey Shani. What is it? Honey Shani something.
I think it's Hone Shani. Hone, I think, is her husband's name. Hone Shani X or something like that. Her name's Chantal Davies.
Yeah. So you'll see that she's active. She's always asking questions and doing things. So she's the type of person we're all looking for. You know, as Ebony just said, people come and people. That's what the business is about. So that, you know, if I can tell you one hint and one trick or one tip, it is to work quickly with anybody that you put on, because it's not always that one that you know. It's often, most often, someone that they know that actually takes it and runs with it, which is exactly what's happened with Ebony. And you really only need to find 1 or 2 of those people, and your business just goes berserk. It happens almost overnight. So, you know, I remember Denise Walsh saying she got to Triple Diamond and she felt she was trudging. She felt like she was doing it all. People were putting people on, but she was doing all the motivating, just what we were talking about, checking the declines. Nobody else seemed to have much get up and go. And then all of a sudden she found one person, and from that her business took off. So it just, you know, it might be a week until you find, it might be a year, but they're out there. That's what we're doing. We're looking for them, which is why the steps to success, no matter how small or how big you are, is what drives this business. Getting 3 new DTs on a month, you're going to find that person. If you're only getting 1 DT on every 2 or 3 months, it's going to take a lot longer and be a lot harder. So that's all about just getting brave and opening your mouth. You know, we're all too scared to do it. And sometimes we walk past people who probably would have been fantastic, but we're too scared to open our mouths. So it's just what it's about, just doing it. Rochelle, do you want to just tell us about yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Rochelle. I used to work as a registered nurse, and then I've just started to focus on the business. my plan so far is to further the business by pretty much marketing it all over the world. I wanted to travel for this whole year. So the thing is, I'm probably just going to travel for the rest of the year, plus catching up with my team as well every now and again. And yeah, pretty much just lifting everyone I can see. And to improve my volumes every month. And yeah, that's all I can say.
Well, we had lunch with Yanni on Saturday, and he's been to Kuala Lumpur in the Philippines. Woo!
Yeah.
So, like, imagine if those markets opened, what that would do for our businesses. So, you know, the big things are on the way, definitely. And Kobe.
So I am on maternity leave as well. I have a 7-month-old little boy. I come from retail management, and I was there for a few years. I don't want to go back to work full time. I want to stay at home, so that's why I'm building the business as well. Before I did retail, I was in childcare, so I did have my own business and had to market myself and get out there. I'm just still finding my feet and pushing as much as possible. This is a journey that I really want to take with and my family to grow this business, so I never have to work for anybody else ever again.
Yeah. So, you know, like, guys, from our point of view, the reason that we've chosen you 4 people to work so closely with is all of you display really good qualities of leadership, whether you know it or not. So, you know, like, I met Kobe for the first time on the 6th of January, and from the first day that I met her, she was going places with this business. She's been positive. She's worked through quite a lot of knocks. Kobe got a lot of no's in her first couple of months. She's continued to work through them. She works very diligently and very hard with her team, and definitely, and she travels. She's been to Sydney to One Team, One Missions, and she's been to Canberra. She lives on the south coast, so you know, both of those are 3-hour plus drives that she's travelled for. So she also travelled to Sydney to help one of her downlines do a party. And didn't get down when when no one turned up, but used that as a training session. So, I mean, there's really good leadership qualities there, and we just have to. I know, well, that's who you are, so it's great. Rochelle, I mean, oh my God, Rochelle, we talked so much before she actually joined. Rochelle's in Perth. She used to ring me at 11 o'clock at night, Sydney time, and she's such a green. But Rochelle has just been so supportive because she spent so much time. She knows everything about the company, everything about the products. She's, you know, like, Rochelle knows more than a lot of presidential and ambassador diamonds. And so therefore she's in a real, you do. But not only that, but Rochelle's happy to share all of that and help her team, always, again, being positive and always stepping up, answering questions, both on the Wrap Hub and on, you know, we've all got our little smaller groups that we're in. So Rochelle really is displaying leadership. And when we went to Perth, Rochelle had the most guests there at the Perth OTOM. She had her mum, which I thought was a great idea. Was your dad there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had her mum and dad there, you know, which is fabulous because you do need people around you to support you. Plus she had another girlfriend, so that's the way you're going to build your business, just getting people along. And sometimes it's not even the people that actually come along, but they might go home and they might say, oh, this is what I did today, and it could, you know, it could get to somebody else. So just making sure that you've always got extra people in that room is so important. And then, of course, Jess is my gorgeous daughter-in-law, and she's I know that she's got leadership qualities. I've sat by and I've watched her work ever since she left school practically, because I went out for a long time. And I've seen her build herself up with OPI. I've seen how hard she works. She travels and her diary was just always filled. She's always positive. And I know that Jess has got fantastic leadership and very good work ethic. And then Ebony's been in for a year. She's got a really good why. She's a teacher, so she's very good again at being able to help the people in her team. Ebony travelled to Sydney she's been twice to Sydney from Melbourne for One Team, One Missions. And the first time, I think the little baby was 5 weeks, wasn't she, Eb?
Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks.
She was tiny. And I had lots of cuddles. So, like girls. So they're the things that show us that you do really want this business and that you're keen. And, like that you're the sort of people that we're looking for, because that's what, don't think that Brooke and I have had a really easy road. I mean, we've had lots of people come and drop out for various reasons, some of them good reasons, some of them bad reasons. So a lot of them have come back. So just because someone does drop out doesn't mean it's goodbye forever. It's just what the nature of the business is. So it's the steps to success, if we can start doing those on a really regular basis. And there's different ways, like if you feel like you've run out of everybody you know, get out there and see some salons, like Ebony is today. If you feel like you've come to the end of the road, beg, plead, ask your friends. Don't be scared to say, look, I'm building this business. I know I'm a pain in the neck, but I really need some help to get started. Can you help me? Your friends will not want to be sold to. They want to be asked. They want to be asked for help. Same thing, if you've got a friend that you're thinking of getting into the business, you're much better to use the approach of, I really want somebody that I know and trust to work with, and I'd just love to work with you. So make everything more personal. Really think before you talk to people, and try and think from their point of view. Tonight we've got the virtual party. So all of you are probably pushing for your promotions or trying to get back to where you were. April's always a hard month, guys, because it's school holidays, it's Anzac Day, it's Easter. There's a lot of interruptions in April. But it doesn't mean that you still can't get where you want to be. It's not over until 2 o'clock on Friday. And so, usually my business, I do probably about a third of my volume goes through in the last week of the month, because that's when everybody sort of thinks, wow, I've only got to do this, I better do it. That's also why we have the virtual party at this time of the month. So I've got it open until lunchtime. So invite all of your friends and get them to invite friends. If you've got anybody who's on the shelf, definitely invite them, and don't be nervous to say to them, you can invite your friends and let's see how you go. And then, tonight, if they get a couple of friends on, then I'd definitely sign that person up, and then they can talk with you to the other two people or the couple of people they got on. So use the virtual parties. Anybody else got anything to add, or any questions that they've got, or anything that's worried them this week? No? Everyone's sorted for the end of the month?
Yeah, mine was only the distributor and my volume, which I've still got a few days, so I'm just going to keep on keeping on and pushing through. Yeah. So sometimes, like even just going down to the park with the kids and talking to other mums, you just never know what's going to come from there.
going to a play group or a mother's group meeting and hand out your cards, or invite them all to a get together at your place and say you're going to be showing the wraps. Just doing something, try and think outside the square a little bit. And don't forget that anybody who joins before the 30th of April is going to be eligible for that $1,000 Ruby bonus. So if you've got someone who says, you know, I want to talk to you next Sunday, it might be really worth getting them on board, because there's no guarantees that either the Ruby bonus or the good bonuses will continue into May. They did last year, but they didn't the year before or the year before that. So, and they didn't continue into June. They don't keep them going through their summer, which is their really quiet time. Their June, July is sort of like our December, January. They have their long school break. However, I mean, I'm not a mind reader. They might do something different this year, but I'm certainly pushing I've recontacted anybody who's been interested in the last couple of months, and I'm trying to get to talk to them before the end of the month, because I'm not sure that it's going to. Last month I was pretty sure they would keep it going through April, but I'm not sure about May. And $1,000, like that's my favourite bonus. I hope they keep that $500 one at least, because I think that's a really good incentive for rubies to get to Ruby.
Sure, who doesn't need an extra $1,000?
I know. Or it actually means that within the first couple of months in the business, they can earn about $1,600 pretty easily plus. So that's pretty good money for as soon as you start. I love the fact that they've got to get their 4 laurels in their first month to do that. So that's really teaching that. There's some discussion that they may cut out the $135, and then they might keep in. So they'd cut that out and keep the $500 Ruby bonus. So I'm hoping that's what they do, because I love that Ruby bonus.
Yeah, I think that's a good incentive to get started and get started quickly.
Yeah.
Something to motivate.
So Jess, have you got any tips for Ebony going out to see salons today?
Are you just cold calling? Yeah, so I just thought I'll start with a major shopping strip near me, and I'll just sort of work down one together and see what I can do. Yeah, I always just think with cold calling, just like, or it's almost just something straight to the point, short and sweet, because if salon owners don't have, and trying to get in contact with the salon owner, and if they are in a treatment, then just to get their name and then just follow up, rather than spend time talking to the lady on the reception desk, because she's probably not going to care or pass on information. Yeah. And leaving your card and your Blitz card or whatever, and then following up with just the name of the person that you want to try and get in contact with. And don't linger and be annoying, because sometimes I just know from when I worked in a salon as well, when reps would come in, I don't know, it's a bit intimidating sometimes when you walk in and they give you that look like, you know, well, you're not someone who's in for a client, and you're obviously a rep, and if you can just be really like happy and make them feel like, you know, you're got a brilliant product that they really want to try, then you know, hopefully they don't give you they just give you the time, and if they don't, then just getting the name of the person that you want, like the owner or the manager. Sure. So if you go in there, would you say basically, you know, you're looking to show them the product, if they don't have time to up to date, and they make an appointment? Would you say something like that, or how would you go about doing that? Yeah, I would leave the because I mean, but then again, as Cheryl said, at the moment it's quiet. It's a very quiet time for salons. Sort of getting quiet. So, you know, the manager may be available, but they may make up an excuse that they've got something to do. But I always, you know, say the tightening, the toning and the firming, and showing a picture or something if they give you some time, and if they do let you wrap them, do it. If not, then just say, you know, I'd love to just show you how you can, you know, be toned and firmed and tightened, if I can come back and wrap you at a time that's more convenient for you. Yeah. And if they do let you do it there and then, that's awesome.
So would you say that you're introducing a new product into the area? Would you say something like that when you walked in, Jess?
Yeah, just say, you know, like, I don't have many salons around this area that use our product, and it'd be awesome to be able to refer people to you and your salon. Yep, that sounds good. Because that's what I would always say. Like when I worked with OPI and we were launching our new gel range, no one, and when it was just starting out, I would continue to say that, even though there were people in the area that did use it. Our competitor was Shellac, the brand Shellac. So I would always say OPI is more a trusting brand. You know, you guys are really the only ones in this area that don't have it, and it'd be great to refer people to if you guys, you know, were interested. And, you know, and it's a great time and opportunity at the moment to start wrapping and getting this in the salon in the quieter time, so that when summer hits, you know, people are aware, and they're more in tune that when summer comes, they can, you know,
they're ready to.
It.
Yeah, they know it. They know it. They know how to use it. They're ready to go. Work, you know, really run with it.
Yeah. But I always say, I'm just in the area, and there isn't anyone around that you think this as an add-on beauty treatment to get those results. And then I also say, why wouldn't you want to leave a salon with an instant result? Well, that's all really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. So, Kobe, maybe you could do something like that in the next couple of days. You never know what might happen.
Yeah, sure. There's a few salons just in walking distance that I can pop down to, and that's awesome. Just the little hints and tips to approach them in a way that a positive way, and not give away too much. Yeah, don't give away too much information, because also if you go in, you really only got really a minute or not even, just to let them know, they want to know a couple of positive advantages of the product. Otherwise, if you keep talking, they'll get lost, and they're like, oh, sorry, it's too hard, I've got to go, I'm too busy. Too much to think about. Yeah. So, yeah.
Very good, girls. Well, best of luck. Let's hope we can work this call out on Google Hangout next week. Well, yesterday Alison couldn't get on, so she couldn't connect to Google Hangout, so that was really a little bit different. And then when she did, for some reason we couldn't hear her. And the thing is, you can't be late for the call, because if you are the leading the call, you've got to be on before, say, like today, I had to be on before 10:30, otherwise it just drops off the calendar, and you can't see it. Like, you guys can be late, but the one leading it can't. So in the end, that's what happened with Alison. She wasn't on, and then the call dropped off. Anyway, we'll do that one again. So we've got quite a good 2 weeks worth of calls ready for new distributors. And I'm probably going to get each of you guys involved in that, but I'm thinking mainly for the next time around. So what they are, there's going to be one on a Monday night at 8:15, one on a Wednesday morning at 11:30. These are all New South Wales times, Rochelle. And one on a Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So there's going to be 6 calls, and they're all different content, and they're all done by a different diamond or leader. So I just want to get the first 6 of them done so we can get the content sorted, and then I'm going to be introducing you guys gradually to be working with one of us to do them, and then eventually to take over. And that, you know, like, that'll be good, because you do all need to, I mean, if you're totally petrified, you don't have to. You don't actually have to do anything in this business. It's your business. But if you want to, the opportunity for you to have a go is going to be definitely there. And so the calls, like last night's call was the first 48 hours and steps to success. Tomorrow morning is what is network marketing and how you earn, and a little bit of the history of It Works, the company. And then the other ones, there's going to be one on social media training, one on the eSuite training, one on what to say and how to say it, so how to talk to distributors, how to talk to loyal customers, how to overcome objections, and the compensation plan and charting. So with those 6 calls, and the idea of doing them 6 in a fortnight is because we really do need to try and capture that enthusiasm when people first get on. And so by doing that, every call's got just a little bit of homework. Last night's homework was to think of 2 people that they're going to be approaching, and then each call will follow up on that homework. So just a small little bit of homework, but it's just to like drip feed them the information that they're going to need. And then in 2 weeks' time, the calls will start again. So that doesn't matter really when you put somebody on. As soon as you get a new distributor, they're not in any order. So if you got a new distributor today, you could get them plugged into tomorrow morning's call, so that they're just, if they want to, they feel like there's a lot of support there right from the word go. Because we're finding that a lot of people get enrolled and then they get left behind, which is sort of what happened a little bit in your team, Kobe, with Marla. And then they get their knickers in a knot and, you know, like it seems too hard, and yet nothing actually happened. It's their business, and they have to realise that they need an ABN for a start to get paid. There's so like simple things like that are just getting missed somehow. So if you use those, I mean, you guys can listen to these calls if you're around, and you know, I know some people are going to be working on a Wednesday. We'll be shaking the calls up, so if they can't hear the Wednesday one this week, it might be on that topic might be on at a different time in 2 weeks' time. We're going to shake them up so that everybody can listen at times that are a bit convenient to them and feel really supported. There's going to be people who are going to join and not listen to one call, but, you know, generally speaking, they're probably not going to be the ones that are going to be moving forward. Because I think that each one of you would say that when you first joined, you got onto every call that was available. I know you all did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so, you know, you can see that is what it takes. And, you know, you leaders like you guys, there's a lot of them out there, but finding them, you're really few and far between. And a lot of them slip through our fingers because, you know, they're not personally enrolled. We're not right there. Or, you know, there might be like 2 or 3 downline even from you guys, and you're leaving it up to new people to help them get started, which is how it should be. But this is just going to be something that everybody can just send their person to and listen in again if they want to themselves. I know Jess has been meeting with her girl and listening to some calls with her. That's always a really good thing to do. It's one way to ensure that they are actually doing it. Okay, guys, I better let you go. I don't want to waste all the day, especially for Ebony, who's going out and working. Okay, if there's no more questions, we'll say goodbye. If you need any help with charting or anything, just call. Bye.
I'm washing them. You're telling me to wash them.
When's Jess coming round, Brooke? Shall I tell her that Michelle's coming so she doesn't feel out? What do you make? Hi, darling. Hello. Hello. Okay, where's my earring? Where's my earring? Where's my necklace? Where is it? Oh, Michelle. Oh, he looks like you. He's so much like you. No, Baba.
Yeah, so it's just saying we don't
It's really just, it's a show. It's showing people that really don't want to do.
I thought a cream was better.
No, if you're using like a light makeup, you use the powder blush, and then that. Yes.
I've got that's Nutrimedics. No, this is it's not even being used.
That's a foundation.
It's a powder. And then I've got this that I got from Melly, which is meant to be a bronzer.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's a nice colour. The blush. You probably like that one too.
So use those brushes.
Use those. See your skin? Can you see that?
Look, it looks nice here in there, but on that other out there, like, I hate to see all this and I hate myself. I hate my hair. I don't know what to do with
I
myself.
recommend using
I need to make an appointment with that boy for a year's time.
yeah, make an appointment with him for a year's time. And maybe make an appointment with the I would recommend
Botox lady.
that depending on
What's she going to do? Would that be Botox?
No.
No, maybe not.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's disgusting.
Right, well, that's that's a weight off. I mean, it's difficult to lose weight. So, yeah. Oh, good on you. Yeah, I know it tips you up and down. Well, okay, so if you're 101, I would say that a wrap on the front might not wrap around your love handles. So we have a loyal customer program, which is what Anita did. It's a wholesale buying program where you get 40% off and you order once a month for 3 months, which encourages people to use the product the way it's meant to be used as a program. And for you, what that could do then is I would recommend starting for the first month on your lower belly, and then next month cut them in half and put them on your sides, and then you'll see where you're sitting for the third month of what you'd like to do then. We have other products. You can either keep ordering wraps or you can change to a defining gel, which is our gel that kind of contours the whole body. It tightens, tones and firms, so it can be used on the area that you're wrapping and on your whole body. That's what Anita did, and I would recommend the same for you, especially if you're on a weight loss program. They're a great add-on to really tighten up that skin and work alongside what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's good. I mean, that's the hardest part, doing what you're doing. The wraps are just a really good add-on to that, and honestly, they work really well with something like what you need to help along, with your weight loss and also to tighten up that skin. There's always going to be a certain pocket of your body which doesn't tighten as well as other parts, which is what you've found with that. That's your belly for you. Yeah, so
Yep, totally understand. What's your name? Shane. So Shane, I would recommend starting with 2 boxes of wraps in your first month. It's 8. There's 8 wraps. You wrap twice a week. They go on for a minimum of 45 minutes. They're literally. Have you seen them at all, a patch, or have you seen? Mm. Yeah. Well, bodybuilders love them those because they spot reduce for their competitions. And if he's a tattooist, gosh, he should actually be suing because our defining gel really brings out. Do you have tattoos? Yeah, the defining gel brings out the definition of the tattoo. You know, on old tattoos, it's amazing. I have a few tattooists actually in our team who sell our product and they love it. Okay, so well, they are a patch that goes anywhere on the body. I'll send you a video on how to apply. They're really easy. They basically go on clean skin. You can hold it on with cling wrap, or you can put down something to hold it just on the skin. You know, some type of tight clothing, or if you're staying still, it'll just stay on. I use cling wrap just because it's easy. Yeah, we do sell like a bandage wrap which goes on there, but the cling wrap does the same thing. So it's just, yeah, usually everyone has that in their kitchen. You leave it on for 45 minutes. We encourage you to drink water. Like, how much water would you drink at the moment? Oh, right. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. So you still drink a good amount though. If you're drinking, you know, close to 2 liters, that's good. Yeah, just let it work its magic. Yeah. So I would encourage you just to have a couple more glasses when you're wrapping. That's all, of water. Two more glasses. That just because it just helps to flush out the toxins and helps to increase and maintain the results. That's it. You know, you put them on. We encourage you to take photos before, during the program and after wrapping, so you have something to refer back to so you can see your progress. They keep working for 3 days, so they go on for 45 minutes. You take it off, rub in any excess cream, and I'll send you a video on how to do this. It's really simple. They come individually wrapped. You just unfold them, put them on the skin. After 45 minutes, the ingredients stay active in the body for 3 days, which is why you wrap twice a week. So yeah, they keep stimulating. So there's no point putting another one on tomorrow because you'll just be wasting it. So I usually say to people, pick 2 days, which are your wrapping days, for example, Tuesday, Friday, and you know that's the day that you're putting your wrap on. And yeah, so 2 boxes is 8 wraps, which would get you through 1 month of wrapping properly on your tummy. And I would recommend that. It's $148.50. It's a pack. Yeah, for $148.50, and that's at the loyal customer. So then next month you can either order the same again, or you can change your order. You have full control over your orders. You get to log into a customer account, or I can help you with it, whatever you prefer. Yeah, so it's 3 months of orders. So I would say start with the 2 boxes for this month. Wrap your tummy, monitor your results. Then next month we're going to be using them on your sides, and you'll probably be losing more weight during this time too. They're really great to also give you more motivation, particularly when you've hit the kind of spot what you're talking about now, where you've seen results and then it plateaus for a bit, and you kind of flutter up and down on the scales, and it's a bit frustrating. It gives you the visual results to keep you going, which is awesome. So then next month you could either do 2 boxes again, or you can change to 1 box and a defining gel. It will just depend on how your results go. So you'll get an email from me before your order's due to run, and you can either call me and I can help you and we can talk about your results, or you can log in and change your order yourself if you wanted to change it. Yeah. 148.50. Oh, and there's about $7 shipping on that, but 148.50. Yeah, 148.50, and it's $7.50 shipping, so it's about 156. Yep. Yeah, so I can take your order now and put the order in for you. We take Visa, MasterCard, Diners, or Amex, and then you'll get a confirmation of your order come through, and you'll log in into your loyal customer account where you can track your order and have a look around and see what other products we have and all that. Yeah. Yeah, no problems. Huh? That's good. You got everyone looking after you. Okay. Cool, Shane. I'll talk to you when. Is that your wife? Oh, there it is. Awesome. Okay. Here's the referral of that Anita about helping do that party. Okay, so how did the ladies call work? The ladies call, I think it was good. I don't know what it is. I don't know what we did last week. So we talked about where they left in the month, where to tell tonight. Everybody was going, everybody was fine. So Jess, yeah. And she goes, no, I always talk about 2 weeks of talking time. Totally owned it. It's good, you never break it too naked. She'll be me talking about talking to the music on the phone. But what? I've been investing for years. So I went through, I told them that like we can help them because we want all of them to get done. Now it's been rolled. And then I went through the ocean. And then I went through each one of them. And like they told their story. Actually, I haven't been up yet. And then I went through, each one of them and told why I was chosen. So I said, you know, like I met Katie on the 6th of January, and she was so positive. She's really got a good life from life. She really wants this business. Blah, blah, blah. And then I said, and Rochelle, talk to me, whatever the fuck, like, and Rochelle was laughing, and Rochelle knows everything there is to know about the company or the whole family. I said that. And she said, she knows everything there is to know about the family and about the business and about the product. So therefore she's really able to help take over and lead her team. And she does that really positively and in a very good way. As well as that, when we went to Perth, she had another over there, and her friend, she had one spare store anyway. And I said, even if, you know, they don't show you, they can go home, you're going to tell someone about where they've been. And then Emily, I talked about how she's been for a year, how she had a really strong life. And how the baby was unemployed, already having connectivity, and how she's been from, and how she's led the team. And Jess, I told her how she was my mother-in-law, and how I watched
Perfect. All right. So I will get this order in now. You received an email from Invoice, which is our company, which just confirms the order. And you'll also receive an email from Cheryl and Brooke Blue, myself and my mum, which will give you a login details to your customer account. And then in 3 days' time, you'll get a second email, which is around about the time your order will arrive, and it will show you a video on how to apply the photos. It has our contact details at the bottom, or the bottom anyway, if you need photos without having it on you, it will be on the email. Give us a call, make sure you take photos, that will all be in the email that comes to you. But call me if you need any help when they arrive or any pictures. Or whatever, this is totally up to you, it was just an example, so just pick 2 days a week. Yeah, so whenever you get under the 100, then I will start. So you'll have them, well, what's the date? Tuesday. So yeah, you should have them by Friday, end of the week. And then so you'll be, they just come out of our Sydney warehouse. So there's some people that are looking for that. You have them ready there to start when you put your goal on scale. Okay. So you'll get 8. There'll be 2 boxes. There's 4 in each box. Yes, that's right. So you use their one-time use. So you'll just take it out of the pack, cut the pack open, take it out, unfold it, there's a clean on one side, and you'll apply that on the body. And then hold it in place with cling wrap. Yep, leave it on for 45 minutes. You can leave it on for a bit longer if you like. Do some water, and then take it off and run it in. Yeah. Yeah, some people do slip it on, that's okay. It's kind of the human way of wanting to get more out of it. You won't necessarily get more out of it, but that's usually, like, there are people who just completely want to have it on overnight or want to try and maximise the results. So yes, you can sleep it overnight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, that makes it easy. Yeah, make it easy for yourself so that you actually use it. Okay, thanks, Shane. Thanks for your order. Bye. Sorry, just give me a line. Do I need to be out of the house? Oh, okay. Well, I don't really mind. I'll probably be there. It's just the morning. Sorry, what's the times again? Give me the options. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do 8 or 8:30 would be good. Okay, if that's too early for you, I'm happy for later, but I'll be home then. I won't be there early. Okay, no problems. Thanks, Alan. Bye.
Can you down my phone? I don't know where it is. I had it on that call. Then I quickly started to get dressed.
Ringing. Maybe Bobby took it.
That was exactly my thought.
He gets in my bag, pulls everything out.
Okay, I had a call. Uh, 075529. I better see who that is. Jess Glue also called me.
Hi, Gia. What? What? Your Paul wasn't there. I'm living all the way.
Hi Therese, it's Cheryl Glue here, It Works Body Wraps. I'm just returning your call from earlier. I will call again. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, Bobby boy. I missed you. Sorry when you left. Yeah. Can you, if you remember, take a picture of your boots for me this Sabo? I'm just going to call the 3 stores to find out who's got them. And then I'm probably going to go tomorrow. Yeah, well, I'm going to call St. Ives to see if they've got them. Okay, I'll call them now. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Is that your birthday boots?
Yeah. Michelle's, the pot wasn't there.
Where was it?
It was meant to be woken up. That was a quick nap.
I love the way he wakes up and then he just looks at you.
Just sucking a little gummy. There's no
I
smiling
nursed
with the
him,
gummy.
I nursed him that whole time.
Did
Then he
you have
just-
good colours with you?
And then he just woke up and then he just was looking up and like, and then Pa came and then he started smiling.
Were you wooing? Were you wooing your grandparents? Guys, you're back up.
Okay, now, so I spoke to this girl before, get a name, but she lives near Binley or Benley. It's out the back of the Gold Coast.
Right.
She called it Southeast Brisbane, but it's not. It's out past. It's closer to the Gold Coast because it's down there. She's came through as an AU customer, but she probably wants to be a distributor. She's tried the wraps before.
She tick.
I didn't know. I didn't look. She just came through. Did he tell you how to change the date so you can fix the date?
I've done everything.
Oh, good.
That was so productive. It's actually really good being here because I didn't have
Right.
yeah. Got them all in date order, shows the date created. The date on here can't be fixed at the moment. The date stamp is in the US, but the date on there is in Sydney time. Date created on the computer time.
So what comes through on here is
It's
the
the
wrong
US
time.
time. That's why it says yesterday, when it's not yesterday, when it's just come through
Ah.
sometimes. Also, I've changed it so you're not getting the Yahoo emails anymore. It's coming through to the Gmail. So if you see an Infusionsoft come up on your screen here from Gmail, that's a lead. Then you can check your tasks. The push notifications, which is, you know, when you get push notifications from apps like the Gmail on your phone and like Facebook, that's coming with the new upgrade. So soon, you'll get sent a push notification on your phone when you've got a task.
Okay.
That's not, so there's things they're updating all the time. I have set up the girls, Jess, Alison, and Ebony. I have created, like, I've got to do some more stuff, but it was really quite complex. It was lucky that I used him because I wasn't doing it properly. Okay, so I've done the AUDT customer list. If you go into Infusionsoft, I'll show you.
Because I've also got to add people. I don't know where my glasses are. So I go in. So what am I in here? Is this my computer?
Yeah. Oh no, it might be mine. Yours is on your bed.
I thought I brought mine out.
Oh yeah.
This is mine. What do you think is going to happen with Dad?
I reckon. Don't think you can move that. I'm wrong. Can you move your phone?
Oh, sorry. Are you putting him through me so I can?
No.
Who's the next person? Oh, it's the 28th. I've got till the 2nd to get.
I'll give you the cleanser. How much BV did we put in the other day? How much were the BOGOs?
30 and 40. That was 70 BB.
And 80. 70 and 80 is 150, right? I'm going to take this one. Give me my cab for that girl we qualified.
But isn't she past it? 28th.
No, she's the 30th.
Who was it?
I can't remember. Who was the 30th? What were we going to look at just then? If you go to the...
See, look, I don't know where I am here. What?
You're in the call. So you're still in the call. You've got to hang up.
Yeah, but so that says not live.
Because you didn't do... can you do stop broadcast?